To eastern and southern Kentucky, this is WYMT Mountain News at 6.
Welcome back. I'm Connor James. Because of flooding that may be in store for parts of eastern Kentucky, we've declared a severe weather alert day. Here's meteorologist Paige Noel with the latest. Paige?
Yeah, Connor, we've seen rain really impacting us throughout the day, and that'll really continue as we head into your evening and into your Thursday as well. You can see on satellite and radar that first line that moved through a little bit earlier. Now we're starting to see rain moving into our area. Started down into the Cumberland Valley, but starting to come up a little bit more north into the Kentucky River Valley. So as we scan the skies now, looking at pinpoint Doppler, you can see over the past couple of hours, really over the past 2 hours, those rain chances increasing throughout the last couple of hours. Those temperatures, they're in the upper 50s to lower 60s across eastern Kentucky, so overall not feeling too bad outside, and we'll see these warmer temperatures continue tonight as cloud cover keeps us pretty warm. And as we look ahead, we are going to continue those warm temperatures, especially into tomorrow. Heavy rain also continues before that cold front really comes through, knocks temperatures back down as we head into the weekend. Good news is, though, sunshine does return for the weekend. We'll break down that full forecast coming up in just a little bit.
All right, thanks, Paige. We are learning more about the case against Alyssa Noble, the woman accused of hitting and killing Paige Hayes in a crash in August of 2017 in downtown Hyden. In Leslie County Circuit Court today, testimonies were heard from officials who collected and tested Noble's blood for alcohol and drugs. WYMT's Justin Case was at the hearing and joins us now from the newsroom with the latest. Justin?
Connor, you and I have covered this case multiple times, but never before today have we heard testimony in the case about what drugs or substances may have been in Alyssa Noble's system at the time police say she hit and killed Paige Hayes. Analysts from the Kentucky State Police Crime Lab say they did not find any traces of alcohol in Noble's blood, but they did find metabolites of THC, one of the active chemicals in marijuana. They also sent the blood samples to another testing facility that tests for more drugs, and the analysts say those results show Noble also had traces of the chemical found in Suboxone in her blood. Family members of Paige Hayes who were at the hearing today say this comes at no surprise.
It's a roller coaster. I mean, I know that's a cliche thing, but it really is. I mean, your emotions go up, they go down, and in the end, you just want closure.
Connor, the next hearing will be 1 month from today. We are told more testimony will be heard from accident reconstructionists and others involved in taking the blood samples from Noble. We'll have more on this at 11. Back to you, Connor.
Justin Case in our newsroom. Thank you. The 2017 announcement of EnerBlue promised more than 800 potential jobs. However, after financial issues surfaced for EnerBlue when a primary investor withdrew its support, citing, quote, unexpected geopolitical factors as a reason. WYMT's Marianne Fletcher explains.
Tell you they're going to do something.
EnerBlue is out.
This company is a transformer for this community.
The company projected to bring more than 800 jobs to the city of Pikeville,
where we will engineer and manufacture products that will transform not only this nation but the world.
Now, EnerBlue has suspended its plans to build a $300 million battery cell manufacturing plant. City Manager Philip Ellswick would not talk to us on camera, but he did agree to answer our questions via email. In a statement, he wrote, quote, like so many others in our community, we were disappointed that the promised jobs and economic benefits that would have resulted through this EnerBlue partnership are no longer a reality for our community. End quote. Jared Arnett, the executive director of Shaping Our Appalachian Region, also known as SOAR, says EnerBlue is just like any other company.
You win some, you lose some. The reality is when you're working with startup companies, some of them fail.
But there's always hope found in this region.
It didn't all hinge on EnerBlue, it hinges on us, the people in this region, to keep fighting and make a difference.
And Ellswick says multiple parties are showing interest in the Kentucky Enterprise Industrial Park.
You know, you just have to look at it in that with EnerBlue, the industrial park was full, so it had slowed the recruiting process down a little bit because they were really out of space.
Looking for the positive in a negative situation. In Pike County, Marianne Fletcher, WYMT Mountain News.
And we will continue to follow up on this story with any updates we get. As we receive new information, we'll post that on WYMT.com. And Kentuckians from all across the Commonwealth rallied in Frankfort today in support of marijuana legalization. Today's rally was a result of 2 days of lobbying lawmakers for greater cannabis access. Renee Muncie traveled all the way from Leslie County on behalf of her nephew, who has epilepsy.
I'm here for him. He's not able to attend today, so I'm here for him and anyone else who's not able to travel today.
4 cannabis bills are currently filed in Frankfort, including one for medical marijuana. Governor Matt Bevin previously said he would never allow the legalization of pot in Kentucky. And people in Knox County are getting scam calls for Social Security. Sheriff Mike Smith says the callers are pretending to be with the Social Security offices in the region and are using local area codes to make it seem realistic.
Don't give out any personal information. The Social Security Administration is not going to ask for their Social Security number. They already know it.
Smith advises anyone getting these calls to inform their local police and Social Security offices. Traffic was shut down on a busy southern Kentucky highway for several hours today. A truck ran off the road, killing its driver and sending another man to the hospital. WKYT's Phil Pendleton tells us why the crash was so unusual and a first for first responders.
Kentucky 92 near the McCreary County line was shut down just after 11 o'clock Wednesday morning.
Well, I started to get a starter for this fella here and run in this here,
leading drivers to stop, wait, and wonder what was going on.
The only thing I've been told so far is that there was a really bad accident.
Robin Fletcher had clients to get to. It was an inconvenience for her, but
other than that, really the only thing running through my mind is I'm just hoping everybody's okay up there.
Heavy police presence soon resulted in a call to the coroner and the realization a family's world would never be the same.
Knowing that families are about to get a phone call that could change their lives is just horrible.
A closer look revealed that a large truck had crashed, but not just any kind of truck.
You know, this vehicle is built to be durable and tough, and you know, it's made of armor.
An armored truck that ran off the road and overturned.
And this is, in my career, this is the first armored truck incident that I've responded to.
As you can imagine, getting inside that vehicle to get those 2 men out was extremely difficult. The driver was pronounced dead. The passenger needed to be rescued.
Removed the front windshield with the spreaders and our cutters, which is the extrication equipment. And one occupant was taken out the front window.
The question now is what caused a vehicle designed to protect its contents to crash and take the life of its driver. In Whitley County, Phil Pendleton, WYMT Mountain News.
The Whitley County coroner has not released the name of the driver who died in the crash. And the Letcher County community mourns for the loss of Rebecca Terrell Ambergy, who served under several mayors as a Jenkins City Council member and dedicated nearly 40 years to Mountain Comprehensive Health Corporation in Whitesburg. Ambergy died in January due to illness. Her close friend Ernestine Hill says her main concern was always the people and the growth of the city. Because of what Hill describes as an irreplaceable friendship, she was asked to take care of her best friend's place on the city council. Hill says she accepted the offer, hoping to live out Ambergy's legacy.
And I considered it, and then I walked away from it, and then I thought, no, she would want me to do this, you know, and continue what she has worked for so long. And so I'm looking forward to being a part of the city.
Hill says she plans to serve in Ambergy's place just as she did for several years, with her city's best interest at heart and grace. The Jackson County Detention Center has a new piece of machinery that will save the jail thousands of dollars. On top of that, the roughly 25 female inmates that work there now have another option for work release. I stopped by the jail to learn more. Behind the walls of the Jackson County Detention Center.
It's fun. It's really, really fun.
That's where you'll find Brenda Bullins stitching away, one of about 25 women at the jail.
This is a stress reliever. It's like anger management, really. So,
who now have a release. All in some way have struggled, committing some sort of crime. But this,
it is a win-win situation.
A way maybe to get their lives back on track.
We don't have a lot of work programs for the female inmates.
Until the sewing machine, women at the jail mostly worked in the kitchen.
Okay.
But now,
We decided that'd be a good program for them and save money at the same time, so they get work credit for that.
This is awesome for women's work relief.
money from the jail's commissary fund helped buy the new sewing machine. Jailer Brian Gabbard says it will help them save thousands.
And we're all about trying to save as much money as possible, of course.
Old mattresses that get damaged, now easily repaired, like this one.
Okay, let everybody know.
A 12-year-old mattress now sewn up new by Brenda.
If you can get out here and get out of the cell for a while, it's fun too.
And possibly even mending some lives. Workers at the jail say the sewing machine isn't exclusively for the females. The idea was modeled after a similar program at the Kentucky River Regional Jail. Well, coming up, water outages in Perry County are causing car wash owners to lose thousands of dollars in possible business.
And widespread showers will continue to impact the mountains. We'll break down that full forecast in just a few minutes.